Music, something we hear every day, even if it is heard unintentionally. From music in your own car to music in a grocery store, you're always listening to melody, sometimes even in your own head. Without music, life wouldn't be as entertaining. We use music in our everyday lives to complement our emotions. So, if we were in a sad mood, one might listen to sad music. On the contrary, when we're in a happy mood, we listen to an upbeat tune to complement how we feel. Hi, my name is Lettuce, and I'm a part of the research group Firestone Killers. For Comm 305, I will be studying the research question, to what extent do people use music to shape their personal identities and express their values? And how do these practices differ across genres within the US? The article question I chose is, music can change our lives. Does music really have an impact on the way we think about, plan, and live our lives? This article research question ties in with my group question as it elaborates and provides qualitative studies that explain how music affects a person. By music affecting a person, it can help shape their identity and values. The psychology analysis of this research question will help my group discover the answers to ours as well. The research being conducted in the article was originally done by Abraham Maslow in 1962. Maslow's idea was that the healthiest and most highly developed individuals are those who have reached the fulfillment of needs that are at the top of the pyramid. The pyramid consisted of psychological needs, which had an ascending order of desire for safety, social needs, and desire for self-esteem and self-respect. At the tip of it all is self-actualization. The journal article investigates the long-term effects on intense musical experiences, which will be referred to as IME in this video. The article will be a more in-depth focus on music experiences. The research was conducted using a process model in the following order of ascending. 1. Intense musical experiences are characterized by altered state of consciousness, which leads to the experience of harmony and self-realization. Next is IME leaves people with a strong motivation to attain the same harmony in their daily lives. Third is people develop many resources during an intense musical experience. Finally, intense musical experiences cause long-term changes to occur in people's personal values, the perception of the meaning of life, social relationship engagement activities, and personal development. The general theory being tested on is on ground theory. However, there's no hypothesis in this article. The grounded theory starts closest to the data from the interviewees and ultimately arrive at a theoretical model about the occurrence. This theory relates to both the data analysis and the final theory that evolves in the analytical process. This research article was a qualitative study that was conducted through an in-person interview in a place that the participants picked as they thought it was comfortable. With people of broad ages that had listening experiences and people who had performing experiences, participants were recruited through a flyer at Chemnitz University of Technology and 3 local schools of music in Chemnitz, Germany. The author also approached people they knew had special experiences with music in the past. Most cases, IME reports date back no more than 10 years. When recruiting sample participants, they were looking for participants who have claimed that had special moments from intense musical experiences and are in long-term effects of these experiences. It's important to note it was not asked if participants had any long-term effects. The procedure consisted of having the participants go back to the very moment and describe in minute detail what was occurring during the moment and the time after. A guideline was provided for the participants as well. The interviewers were taking a background approach as they would only respond once the participant was done, and then they would follow up with a more story-generated question. After the interview, the answers were transcribed and coded, which then filtered out these categories of the listener or performer. The results are shown in this figure. This is showing the derived model of the IMEs and the long-term effects on people's lives. The circles show core categories and the lines show that they occur simultaneously but do not have any planned orders. The results show that the effect did not last long, but serotonin can reoccur when thinking of the memory. The strengths were that it was a broad age selection of participants and the sample is a random group of participants. The limitations are only asking people who remember their musical experience and memories of feelings can be inaccurate. In conclusion, the study informs my group research question with data from a variety of ages as to how music can affect someone in the moment and after. These effects can lead to a change in someone's values temporarily, thus affecting how they live their life, even if it's for a moment. It also gives a table to show how long the effects of music actually are. Thank you all so much for watching.